When the LSU baseball team started preseason practice 3 weeks ago, coach Paul Mainieri had a fairly firm idea for his lineup and pitching rotation, but he tweaked his plan heading into Friday's season opener against UL-Monroe. LSU, which enters the season ranked number 1 in 3 polls, will trot out the following lineup: 1. Josh Smith, SS, 2. Brandt Broussard, 2B, 3. Antoine Duplantis, RF, 4. Daniel Cabrera, LF, 5. Zach Watson, CF, 6. Saul Garza, DH, 7. Drew Bianco, 1B, 8. Brock Mathis, C, 9. Hal Hughe, 3B. The lineup features multiple alterations from Mainieri's first idea, especially at the top of the order. Mainieri's original lineup opened with Duplantis, followed by Smith and Garza. Broussard batted 8th. Mainieri liked Smith batting first for his potential to hit leadoff home runs. He preferred to bat Duplantis third because of Duplantis' affinity for coming through in clutch moments, he said. The coach debated switching Smith and Duplantis throughout preseason practice before he settled on a decision earlier this week. "It's just a gut feeling," Mainieri said. "When you play baseball at LSU, there is nowhere to hide." Bianco won a 4-way competition to start at first base, though fellow freshman Cade Beloso will probably start Saturday's game against Army, which will likely start a right-handed pitcher. Mainieri wanted to give Bianco 2 straight starts, but he said Air Force will start a left-hander Sunday, so he plans to insert Beloso, a lefty, in the lineup Saturday. Bianco and Beloso emerged from a group of freshmen that also included C.J. Willis and Gavin Dugas. Mainieri wants one player to establish himself as the everyday starter, but he believes in both players at the position. Lastly, Broussard climbed the lineup after what Mainieri called a tremendous performance this spring. "I think he's our leading hitter in all our spring scrimmages," Mainieri said. "We've had 12 scrimmages. He's had the highest batting average." Mainieri also thinks Broussard's speed could create a few runs early on when cooler weather prevents the ball from traveling as much. "I struggled with who should bat second," Mainieri said, "and I'm gonna try this and see how it works." Rotation set for now. For the first 2 weeks of the season, LSU will use 2 freshman starting pitchers in its weekend rotation. Junior Zach Hess will start Friday, a decision made months ago. Freshman Landon Marceau, who didn't allow a run over 13 1/3 innings of preseason scrimmages, will start Saturday against Army. LSU's third starter is more of a surprise. Third-year sophomore Eric Walker, who injured his elbow at the 2017 College World Series and missed last season following Tommy John surgery, won't start until Wednesday's game at Northwestern State, LSU's second of 2 midweek games. Instead, freshman Jaden Hill will start Sunday against Air Force. The new Alex Box Stadium is not quite so new anymore. Hess and Walker aren't at full health yet, likely limiting each of them to 4 innings. Mainieri does not want to expend his bullpen within the season's first few games, especially because LSU plays 5 games in 6 days to start out. Marceau and Hill are both capable of longer outings. Walker has only pitched in 2-game situations since his injury. Mainieri wants him used more before he starts a weekend game, but he said Walker will be available out of the bullpen Friday. "The more mound time he gets," Mainieri said, "the quicker he'll round into mid-season form." Mainieri also wanted Hill's first start to come in a friendly environment with a home crowd. Freshman Cole Henry will start LSU's 4th game against Southeastern Louisiana. "I want all 5 of those guys to start," Mainieri said. "After 2 weeks, we'll re-evaluate the situation." The LSU baseball team announced its walk-up songs 2 days before the 2019 season opener against Ulm. Wings of Blue Air Force will be out in force at Alex Box Stadium this weekend. Wings of Blue, the United States Air Force parachute team, is scheduled to make jumps into the box before all 3 of LSU's games this weekend. The unit is based at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. Mainieri coached at Air Force from 1989 to 94. Advocate sports writer Scott Rabelais contributed to this report. Follow Wilson Alexander on Twitter, @WayLexander_.